Wow. Okay. So Twitch have put out a statement. I'll show it to you here. Um, God damn. I need to calm down, man. It's early in the morning for me. Okay. Jeez. Right. Let's go. So Twitch released this statement. It basically says gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community and something we've been actively reviewing since our last policy update in this area. Today, we want to update you on our plans. While we prohibit sharing links or referral codes to all sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games, we've seen some people circumvent, and I cannot read, circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. So we're making a policy update on October the 18th to prohibit streaming of gambling sites that includes slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other jurisdictions that provide significant consumer protections. These sites will include Stake.com, which is the biggest one. Trainwrecks TV uses Stake.com. Aiden Ross uses Stake.com. Rollbit, JewelBlitz, or Roobet. However, we may identify others as we move forward. We will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker. Now, remember Slicker, the reason why get rid of gambling bad. Right, he was addicted to Stake.com, all these cryptocurrencies. It was sports betting. And sports betting, guess what? Sports betting's still allowed, which makes no sense to me. Like, am I not understanding how that works? Anyway, Pokimane released a tweet where basically she's giving herself massive pats on the back, saying, "We did it! Let's go! We're incredible!" Which obviously pissed off a lot of black content creators. Basically saying, see when we come together, like what great we can do. And we're like, well, we said that in the day off Twitch and we got feedback of it won't work. There's no point. It won't do anything. And we're saying, this kind of hurts because, you were all gun-ho for gambling. And, where was this energy when, we... Well, we were getting hate-rated, DDoSed, and all the other stuff. Crusader, awesome streamer, by the way. He does Destiny and other games. Sent this tweet to Pokey, which got a lot of traction, and she responded. So here is Crusader's tweet. Really unfortunate the same energy wasn't used for the months of hate raids BIPOC and queer communities endured on Twitch. People were swatted. People were doxxed. I know the likelihood of you seeing this is minimal, but your words of this tweet generally hurts. It hurts to see. And then she said, I completely understand. At the time, I spoke directly to Twitch about the issues with BIPOC community, queer, and other marginalized community faces because I thought that they'd be most helpful. But I've learned that in the future, I should be as outspoken publicly too. Well, I mean, Pokimane, she's an old hat. She's been doing this for a long time, okay? So she knows the PR tour. She knows what to say in these situations. But yeah, I mean, celebrate by all means. Yeah, we got the gambling taken down. That's what you wanted. But also, where is this energy with us? But I know why. Like I said it in my last video as well, right? It doesn't affect them, okay? If it doesn't affect them, they don't care. If it doesn't affect them, they don't care. Right, think about gambling, okay? Think about how that affects Pokimane as a content creator, right? She's not a gambling streamer, okay? So what is the content that's being consumed on Twitch? Where are the viewers going? They're going to the gambling streamers. So if that viewership no longer is watching that content, where else are they going to go? They're going to go down to the next person on the top board of streamers and then, oh look, Pokimane, oh look, she's doing content, let's watch her. Like, this is the honesty of it. Also, I mean, those gambling content creators, I mean, based on the backs of their community who then got into gambling and spent their savings or whatever, made a lot of money. Okay, millions. And I don't want to take away from Pokemon, but it feels like if anything, this whole getting rid of gambling on the site just helps her. Just helps her. I mean, also obviously it helps people that get addicted to gambling. But I don't know. Part of me thinks you need to take some ownership and responsibility for your actions. Okay, I watch Trainwreck streams. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched his gambling streams for hours. Did I set up a stake account and start gambling? No. Did I find it entertaining to watch someone literally lose millions live on stream? Yes. So I don't know. I think as well, to some extent, we got to stop treating people like children. Like, I know there are children on their site, and I think they need to do more about vetting that as a thing. That we just don't need children on Twitch. They need to handle that area more so than gambling, and not treat us like children. We are the product of our decisions. Okay, if you decide to go spend all your money gambling until you have nothing left and ruin your life, that's on you. You made that decision. Oh, we're so influential. I think at some point you've got to take some responsibility as well. Anyway, also further on with the slicker, crazy slick content, basically he's been kicked out of Miskiv's house, and Miskiv released a statement saying basically that he wasn't the person I thought he was, and some other stuff came to light, some messages and some other instances of sexual harassment and sexual assault. So Miskiv kicked him out, but there's also been some damning comments that Miskiv made, kind of playing down the assault and kind of saying that it wasn't really anything, which it clearly was. And so for that, his organization have basically put him on leave while they do a further investigation. But I already know what's going to happen. He's going to take a few weeks off, a holiday, don't stream, not with OTK, and then come back like nothing happened. It is actually what's going to happen. And you just watch. I've got Miskiv's statement here. Okay, hey guys, to update everyone, we found Crazy Slick. He's not harmed himself. After hearing from Adriana was the woman that was sexually assaulted by Slicker. Adriana and the numerous other women who have shared their experiences with him, it's clear that he is not the person he made himself out to be. In terms of his living situation, Slick's been told to vacate our house as soon as possible. I appreciate and support those who were brave enough to come forward with their stories about his behavior. A little while after Slick's misconduct came to light last year, I made some inexcusable statements on an alt account after some chat messages got to me. To Adriana, I and all those affected by sexual harassment, I'm sorry for those statements. Sexual harassment, regardless of degree, can never be considered small. And while my intentions was to clarify an misleading chat message, I chose my words poorly, and my response came off as downplaying what should never be downplayed. Additionally, a series of private messages from 2018 have been posted. While I said some reprehensible things, I've been open about my past many times on stream, and while addressing it again here, I was dumb, edgy guy who said a lot of stupid things to my friends to try and come off as funny and cool. I can't change what I've said, but I can change who I am and how I conduct myself. I'm proud of how much I've grown these past 4 years, but I know that there is always room to improve. I'm sorry to everyone affected by the situation. I made bad judgment calls based on what I led to believe, and I deeply regret it. I also want to apologize to OTK, our staff, and our partners who put their trust in me every day to represent our organization in the best way I can. OTK has informed me that the organization is in the process of contacting a third party to investigate the actions above. During this time, I'll be taking leave of absence and stepping away from the organizational duties. Thank you to everyone that supported me throughout the past 4 years of streaming. Knowing that there are people who still look up to me, everything is both a blessing and a responsibility. I know I need to do a better job upholding. I have to. So, I mean, the sensible thing to do would to just be to step away from OTK. Like, just step away from OTK. OTK should release a statement saying that, you know, we're cutting ties with Miss Kier for the severity of what he's kind of done. But no, that's not going to happen. He's a co-owner of the company. That's not going to happen. Like I said before, he's going to take a few weeks off and he's come back like nothing happened. And you'll probably get more viewership for it and more followers. Because that's the way the internet works. This is the way it works. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, I don't know what some of the content creators are going to do. The majority of their content is gambling streams, like Aiden Ross and Trainwrecks. Though Trainwrecks has been a streamer for many, many years. And, like, he's going to have the viewership regardless of whether he does gambling streams or not. Will it be as crazy as it has been? No. What I'm concerned about is, you know, Trainwrecks has openly admitted that, you know, he's an addict. Like, he's addicted to gambling. Like, that's his thing. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect him when he's not pulling in the big gambling sponsors, because stake.com is his big sponsor. They give him monthly a massive amount of money. And to be fair, Trainwrecks has always been transparent about that they give him a massive amount of money, but he takes everything that he wins and loses everything that he loses. And I'm pretty sure that he puts in a lot of, well, all of that sponsorship money that he's getting. So, yeah. And XQC as well. It also, he's been quite open with having a gambling addiction. What happens when the sponsor money kind of dries up because they're not allowed to stream on Twitch anymore? Or will they change platforms? Or, hey, Trainwrecks has got a lot of money. Will he develop his own platform where they just do gambling streams? I don't know. When you've got other platforms that are available for people that have been deplatformed, like Cozy TV and stuff like that, I just think that they just, at this point now, the technology's there. You could just develop your own platform and, yeah, live stream from there. Or maybe he goes back to doing the Scuff podcast and his regular content while gambling and having that stuff on another site, maybe on TikTok, maybe on Instagram. You know, they made it so partners can multi-stream now on other platforms. So, well, like Instagram and TikTok. So, I mean, that would be the move to me. Unless that content's banned on TikTok as well. I don't know. Or Instagram. Don't know. Something to think about, I guess. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm happy that, you know, a movement said, you know, let's do a thing, and a thing happened. But I don't know. I think we can all agree that gambling's bad. And there are impressionable people out there that aren't adults that they Twitch need to do more about policing the minors on their site. But also, I don't know. I have this thing where I really don't like being treated like a child and told what to do. And I think we are the sum of our decisions. And if you make poor decisions, then you should bear the consequences of those poor decisions, regardless of who you watch. I mean, you know, I watch a lot of TV, I watch a lot of streams, and you know, in a movie, if you know, you're watching like a horror movie or whatever, like, I don't decide to go out and do what that person does. You know, to me, I think yes, gambling's bad, but also I'm an adult and I make my decisions. Like, I make decisions to spend all my money on characters in Genshin. That's a decision I made as an adult. I own that decision. But yeah, I don't know. We're kind of rambling now. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. The past couple of days have been insane. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, can you let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't enjoy it, can you let me know as well? And then, you know, I'll stop. But yeah, I'm having fun with these. Is it interesting going through Twitch drama? it's been crazy the last couple of days. See you next time. Peace.